Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sharky Plays It Moves. In the last episode, we've ended on Chapter 3, Factorized, and we are now loading in to this room with this terrifying doom skull, essentially. So let's see what happens there. Does anything happen? A huge skull. Yeah, you got that right. And I guess we'll go this way. Okay. A huge skull. And then what? The door is firmly shut. Is anything going to happen, or do I just have to play walking simulator? Huh. Okay, so the lights flickered and the skull's eyes have lit up. A huge skull. Yeah, we know that. Okay, so stuff is happening. The skull is getting more pissed off. Sorry if this is not as interactive as we would like it to be. I'm just kind of walking. More stuff's happening. We got a strobe light skull here. And something happened. I am somewhere else now. Some kind of altar. Okay. A picture of some kind of green landscape. The picture is in too bad shape. Too bad of shape, maybe? To make out any details. I do not like this. Some kind of machine. Huh. Okay. Almost looks like the lights on the runway at the airport. Yeah, cool. What makes this a little more terrifying is that, like, I'm hearing things as if something's walking around. But I don't see things that are walking around. I think that's the worst part. Alright, so there's a bunch of bars. We're back to this kind of machine. Hello. Some kind of machine. Hi. Yeah, something just said hello to me. Anything over here? Nope, just more bars. Alright, He said hello. Something did a thing. Now, what, Oh, is the bar gone? Oh, Jesus, what the fuck are you? Okay. How are you? I was okay. I was okay until whoever the fuck that was showed up. I don't like this game anymore. If there's one thing I can give this game, it's that you know, the atmosphere and the lighting is insanely godlike. I've actually never played an RPG Maker game that has made me feel this uneasy. So I'm guessing... there's a face. What is happening? Hi. What are you? You're a little red mask. Cool, that's interesting. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I believe the correct course of action is be scared shitless. If so, mission accomplished. So let's Those things open some kind of pathways, so I just need to find the pathway that it opened, so we can move on from this and get on with our... Oh, the blood is flowing. That's cool. Hello again, machine. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I believe the plan is to just walk around aimlessly until I see one of my doors that is no longer shut. You're a guy. Whoa, what are you all? Cool. This is a very amateur jump scare, but a jump scare attempt nonetheless. All right, we're running out of open pathways here, so yeah, homie with the okay. I don't, Hi, oh, what the fuck is this? Okay. That makes perfect sense. It's funny how certain words can remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. One word came to me that night, lying there in the darkness, alone, frightened, aware of a rotting change in the atmosphere. A thickening of the air as if something had displaced it. As if I heard the first casual twists of the bed sheets below. The first anxious increase of my heartbeat at the realization that something was once again in that bottom bunk. That word. Excuse me. A word which had been sent into exile filtered up through my unconsciousness. Breaking free of all repression, gasping for air, screaming, etching, and carving itself into my mind. Ghosts. As this thought came to me, I noticed that my unwelcome visitor had ceased moving. The bedsheets lie calm and dormant, as if, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, raspy breathing heaved and escaped from the thing below. I could imagine its chest rising and falling with each sordid, wheezing, and garbled breath. I shuddered, and hoped beyond all hope that it would leave without occurrence. The house lay as it had the previous night in a thick blanket of darkness. Sorry, my sleep schedule is fucked. And I'm tired. And despite being terrified just moments ago, I am apparently very tired at the moment. Silence prevailed, all but the perverted breath of my as-yet unseen bunkmate. I laid there, terrified. I just wanted this thing to go, to leave me alone. What did it want? Then something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved. It moved in a way different than from before. When it threw itself around in the bottom bunk, it seemed unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. For that thing lying there in the darkness, that thing which seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat up. Its labored breathing had become louder. Now, only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slats separated my body from the unearthly breath below. I lay there, my eyes filled with tears, a fear which mere words cannot relate to you or anyone else coursed through my veins. I would not have believed that this fear could have been heightened, but I was so wrong. I imagined what this thing would look like, sitting there listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination then turned to an unnerving reality. It began to touch the wooden sledge which my mattress sat on. It seemed to caress them carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. Then with great force, it prodded angrily between two slats into the mattress. Even through the padding, it felt as if someone had viciously stuck their fingers into my side. I let out an almighty cry, and the wheezing, shaking, and moving thing in the bunk below replied in kind by violently vibrating the bunk it had done the night before. Small flakes of paint powdered on my blanket from the wall as the frame of the bed scraped along it backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring as she always was, with a comforting hug and calming words which eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course, she asked what was wrong, but I could not say. I dared not say. I simply said one word over and over again. Nightmare. This pattern of events continued for weeks, if not months. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as if to not provide this abomination with time to prod and feel for me. With each cry, the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her son nightly. Along the way, I managed to fray illness a few times and come up with other none less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed. But more often than not, I would be alone for the first few hours each night in that place. The room where the light from outside did not sit right, alone with that thing. With time, you become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I came to realize that, for whatever reason, this thing could not harm me when my mother was present. I'm sure the same would be said for my father. As loving as he was, waking him from sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Anything else? Chapter 4. Anger Overload. Alright. Save. Yes, we will. Save right there. And this will conclude this episode of Sharky Plays It Moves. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh my god. I'm really sorry about the yawning. I am. Like, I was entirely awake when I sat down to record this. It's really annoying. This is SharkyHat Gamer. I will see you guys on the next episode. Yeah, it's usually just that I say at the end of these episodes. Bye.